It was a pitch-black night in the sleepy town of Elmwood. Trees stood like shadowy sentinels along the narrow, winding road leading to the old cemetery. The wind carried with it the faint whisper of deceased memories, a symphony that played only for those who dared to listen. James, an introverted and skeptical journalist, drove hesitantly along this forgotten path. He was a man of facts, guided by logic, and skeptical of anything supernatural. But tonight, he was on a mission to investigate an anomaly that defied reason. Weeks ago, Erica, a close friend from college, had died tragically in a car accident. Her loss was a wound in his heart, still fresh and painful. Yet the day after her funeral, James received an eerie text from her number. Initially, he dismissed it as a cruel joke, a hack by some nefarious tech prankster. But the text persisted, each one more compelling and intimate than the last. Secrets only Erica would know. Tonight, convinced he needed answers, James had decided to venture to where Erica lay, Elmwood Cemetery. He parked his car on the gravel outskirts of the cemetery, the crunch of his footsteps mingling with the crickets' solemn chorus. The air felt crisp, tinged with the scent of damp earth and decay. James was alone, or so he thought, cautiously making his way through the labyrinth of weathered headstones. With each step deeper into the cemetery, the messages on his phone became increasingly urgent. "Come to me, James. I'm waiting." His heart pounded an erratic rhythm under the weight of fear and curiosity. A lone streetlight flickered in the distance, casting ghostly shadows across Erica's grave. The phone buzzed in his hand, the screen glowing softly in the umbral night. It was another text. "James, help me." His breath caught as he stood before Erica's solid headstone, tracing the letters of her name with trembling fingers. Suddenly, the ground beneath him seemed to shiver, and from somewhere nearby, he heard a faint whisper, like her voice calling from afar. Desperate to make sense of it all, James knelt down, pressing his palm against the cold stone. "Erica, show me," he pleaded. The wind intensified, swirling the leaves into midnight dances, and for a fleeting moment, James swore he saw her silhouette standing among the shadows. His phone buzzed once more. "I need you." The message stayed on screen longer than any previous text. Feeling compelled, James stayed through the night. He left the cemetery at dawn, weary and filled with an inscrutable sense of connection, though answers eluded him. The texts ceased, leaving him to wonder if they had been real or merely the manifestations of grief. But in his heart, he knew that behind the veil separating the worlds of the living and the dead, Erica had reached out, a calling he dared not ignore.